You think this is appropriate, how she's acting?
This conversation isn't about Molly, it's about you two.
Yeah, but she's making it about her with all her yelling around. How the hell am I supposed to get a conversation done with all the time? We're gonna make things easy for you, okay? Are you gonna be part of our lives or not?
She told us if she didn't give the money to you guys, that you would mistreat her.
No? Did you say that?
She said that you guys mistreated her if you didn't give her the money.
I
That
don't
you
know
were
how mistreat.
well,
mistreated
that you called her names and you threatened to throw her out and make her homeless.
What?
No. No.
You sure you didn't say anything that
No.
would have been...
I will never mistreat any of my children.
Well, why did you say that, Sheena?
Sorry.
Why do you feel like you have to lie all the time?
I want to admit that I lied. Just to cover things up so I don't want to lose Forrest because it is hard for me to save money. I try to help you guys because you need all the help, but every time that I want to save, it's not even enough for me to get the visa. I cannot save enough. Yours is so hard for me.
It is absolutely insane that Sheena would lie about her family in the first place. It makes no sense. And the hysterical theatrics aren't helping at all to clear any of this up.
I'm just disappointed that we got told that we were kind of abusing you. I'm sorry, Bill. I do. And I do humbly apologize.
I just don't understand why she would tell us stories that she's given every penny to you guys.
Actually, it's, no, she gave it to us and it's all listed, you know? So when the time she needs it, we can, give it back to her.
Really?
Of course. It's always alone.
Sheena, I'm really kind of surprised. Here I thought they were mistreating you and taking all your money, and finding out that they were just borrowing it is it's a way different story than everything you told me.
No, I'm sorry. My family need all my help. Being breadwinner is hard for me. And I don't want to lose you. Because first you told me that they have to save money, that you shouldn't give money to your family.
But now I'm feeling even worse because your lies are just taking our perfect, happy relationship and just like throwing it in the trash can.
I haven't told you the right things because I'm worried that you might give up on me.
Sheena, breathe. I know that you've been trying hard. I don't approve of the stories and keeping everything hidden from everybody.
Yes.
That's not something that was cool. But for years, you've been fighting for yourself and sort of, unfortunately, got all mixed up.
We knew that she was trying to save up for a visa, but we didn't know how would she even acquire that. She doesn't tell us what's the process. We're not gonna guess it.
She wasn't really telling us the real truth, you know, what's really happening.
Sheen, you need to make sure to say I'm never going to lie to anybody again, and I will be open with everybody.
To everyone,
I promise I would never lie again for whatever I said to you guys. I regret for doing everything. I'll do my best to be much more open up to you guys.
It hurts to find out that for the last 7 years, Sheena had, lied about everything with her family and the money situation. I thought she had more faith in me. But I'm glad that everything is out of the open now. And I hope that we can finally work towards our future. I think I'm gonna jump in here. Pops, let me understand here. So you mentioned that you're borrowing the money, right?
Yes.
So how long would it take to provide, if she asked for her money back?
You haven't given us, asked us for a certain amount. So we don't know.
I'd say about maybe $4,000.
We have to check our finances.
I was surprised because if they plan to get married, it's the guy who should provide for her. We didn't expect she'd be asking us for that amount, ano?
Yeah, nagulat nga din ako nung unang sinabi niya na mention niya.
But kasinungalingan regarding us, it's painful for us. First impressions, Molly and the stepfather, first impression of us is, siyempre, ganun masama kagad, no?
If she came and said, hey, I can't keep, giving you guys loan, would you guys not be taking the loan?
I think if it's if it's feasible, that for us not getting any help, why we would do that,
But I just wish that she talked to us and explained it to us more.
See, after all these years, Shane, we could have just came and did this. Instead of going and, making stories, putting things roundabout.
Sorry. I lied because I fear of losing him.
Shane, you're going to lose me if you don't.
Stop lying.
You gotta be honest with us.
Yes. I'm very, very sorry. And I'm trying strive my best to work hard for me to save. That's all I wish.
I'm relieved that the truth is out, but I'm afraid that Forrest is taking everything he heard tonight at face value. Now, it's just to the point where I gotta just say, you need to think about what's happening in this relationship, that all she's doing is lying. Maybe someday she'll come down the road and tell us some other secret that we don't know. That will tear the relationship apart. I don't trust her as far as I could throw her, but time will tell.
I'm happy you said yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
1 in a million yes to the most wonderful beer that I ever had in my life.
I feel a lot of weight off my shoulders.
Me too.
But I have a feeling that my mom's gonna have a lot of questions for us. But I'm ready to take the jump with you. Even if she has doubts. I'm pretty sure my mom's gonna be happy for us. At least I'm hoping she's gonna be. I just got a text from my mom. She's down by the pool.
Okay, my love. Let's go.
Baby, just breathe.
Yes.
Everything's gonna be at peace.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mom.
Did you have fun?
Oh, yeah. We went to the gondola mall. We got there and
Oh, really?
yeah, we walked around. And
Did you ride the little boat thingy-mabobber?
No, of course we did.
Oh, how nice. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, we got there and it was fun. It was pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah. Then we just walked around. We looked at a few stores, and then we came to a little point with tons of nice little flowers and lights and just a whole lot of people. And it just felt, you know, like the right place to, you know, kind of propose to Sheena. And she said yes. You guys happy?
Oh, yeah, I'm ecstatic, Forrest. I asked you to hold off and wait so she could prove herself. And then you just go walk off and pull this little sneak. If you are not gonna be willing to listen, what the am I doing sitting over here in this country then, Forrest?
I think you're just being a stubborn ass and you just don't want to accept our happiness.
Excuse me?
Well,
Don't be shaking your head and agreeing when you weren't there and
agree
in part of the
because this is
process.
why we talk as couples. We talk about this. And this is our
Then
decision.
don't answer for him if you weren't in his head and you weren't there at the time when he
an
decided
adult
to do
and
it.
I would
all
decide
right?
for what we want to do.
Hey,
Do you
Mom.
think maybe it would have been nice if you would have included us? Now she's got the whole cat in the bag, doesn't she? Oh, geez, Forrest, your life. It's over.
I felt this was the appropriate thing to do for our relationship to work and continue. We talked privately. She explained
Okay.
herself to me, and I came.
Yeah, I'm sure she didn't. Did she ask for your big and humble forgiveness?
No,
like
she
we've heard
actually gave
1,000
me a
times.
real explanation and told me what was really up.
Then how about you enlighten me, or is that going to be private too, Forrest?
You know, we talked about, you know, her struggles and how when she starts to, you know, lie, it's because she has she's had traumatic experiences, and it causes her to
So who says she's not going to do it again and again and again?
Rome was
You
not
put
built
that-
in a day, but she has to put in the work and prove herself, and she
Then why
is
didn't
going
you
to
make her
it.
prove herself before you proposed? Forrest, you're more full of than a Christmas goose.
No.
Yes, you are. Everybody's got stress in their life, and then to say, I'm under stress, so I'm going to lie, and you're going to accept her just keep lying. That's no stability. You don't have any foundation. Don't.
Mom, I admit for everything that I did was wrong.
Oh, God, here we
I
go
have
again.
to open. Oh, you
I
couldn't say
admit it was
because you don't
wrong.
know how I experienced in my past life, you know? I'm suffering from trust with people.
Well, guess what? We can't trust you.
I know you can easily trust me, but I'm trying to do my best to get things over, you know?
Yeah, you're getting him over all right.
I'm trying to.
We've heard this for 7 years. And even up until 3 days ago, it was yet another lie. She's a pathological liar, I'm thinking. I bet you'd stay with her if she diddled
Hey,
somebody else
Mom.
too. Wouldn't you?
Mom, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Sheena and I
You can't
gotta go.
answer my question, so that's all you're gonna say. Oh,
that's because your question is ridiculous.
I'm so disappointed in my mom's reaction to all this. It's the whole reason why we're here, is to figure out how to bring Sheena to the United States. And getting engaged is a next big step. And her being angry and mad and saying nasty things, that's not how a mother should act.
Mom, I'm going to take the dive, I'm gonna go in, and if there's rocks, I'm willing to take it. But that is my choice.
And you're gonna have to be watching her 24 hours a day and be paranoid and concerned and wondering. And you have such a trust thing, which means
Here you
it's
are,
gonna
a
have
future
to be
teller.
meek.
Here you are,
Yeah.
the future teller.
No, Forrest, it's not a future telling. It's what we have lived through the last 7 years.
You think this is appropriate, how she's acting?
This conversation isn't about Molly, it's about you two.
Yeah, but she's making it about her with all her yelling around. How the hell am I supposed to get a conversation done with all the time? We're gonna make things easy for you, okay? Are you gonna be part of our lives or not? You made it perfectly clear that you mentally cannot handle my decisions. You seem like you're way too stressed out. We don't want to cause you any more stress.
Well, you're the big man now, aren't you? You're the big grown-up that can handle all and make all the decisions on his own, right?
Thank you. Yes. Yes, I am.
I have always had to protect Forrest because of his autism, and it's happened before where he's been taken advantage of and used and hurt deeply. I'm absolutely positive that Sheena manipulated Forrest again just so that he would propose to her. But in the grand scheme of things, Forrest is gonna do what Forrest wants to do. And now I feel like I lost my son. I really feel like I lost my son. And it makes me really sad. You know, Forrest, you have done this crap to me over and over again. And I am tired. I am so tired. I am tired of the mess that you keep throwing me into. And then when I crawl up to grab you out again and crawl up to save you out of a situation or to help you, you turn around and you give me the big bird. Well, it's none of your effing business, Mom. And do you think that the next time it crumbles and falls, that when you go to pick up the phone to call me to save you, that I'm going to be there?
I promise. I won't come to you. Sheena and I are going to move forward. Okay? You're going to be in our lives, but...
You think?
I think.
You might be surprised, Forrest.
Oh, well...
You just might be surprised.
All right, well...
Have a good night to you both. I'm sorry, my love. Thank you for standing up for me.
It's okay, baby.
It's hard to think that my mom would actually step away from my life rather than accept Sheena as my wife. I never thought it would come to this and that my own mother would put me in this situation. Losing my mom is something I never expected to lose on this trip. I lost my best friend, the person who's been with me my entire life, the person who gave birth to me. And it's tearing me apart.
My God. It is time that Mommy just cut it. Mommy has to let him be the man and take the knocks and not bail him out. Forrest is on his own now. Yep. Oh, God, I'm starting to feel like Sheena. Oh, my God.
Good morning. We have an appointment with Mr. Alexander King, please.
Now that we're finally engaged, I called an immigration lawyer in Manila just so we can get a consultation.
Oh, hi, sir. Hi. Good morning.
Hi, good.
My name is Sheena.
Hi.
Forrest, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to our office and welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you. I've been enjoying my stay.
Okay. So for this consultation, I would like to, make an assessment
Of course.
if
Sure.
you are eligible for the K1 visa.
Yeah.
No. How long have you been in this in the relationship?
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Mhm.
And you have never been convicted of any crime in the U.S.?
No.
Okay.
Speak clean.
That's great. Yeah.
When I walk, you can hear.
Yeah, so are you working right now?
Currently, I'm not working, but I can prove that I'm getting paid monthly.
Okay.
I'm receiving disability benefits, which is, it's a good enough amount to have me, live my basic life and, get an apartment, get food, all that good stuff.
I see. So I have to be very clear here. Disability benefits is not an income. You cannot consider that as income. The annual income for petitioners for K1 visa is more or less 26,500
Now-
USD.
Now, is that shared between?
No, it's only
both?
the petitioner.
Only the
okay?
petitioner.
That's for the petitioner, okay? So if you will file today, for example, it will be denied. My suggestion is you build your financial capacity, find gainful employment, then you can proceed.
I'm in complete shock right now. I feel devastated to find out that my disability payments that I get monthly does not count towards the amount that I need to bring Sheena to the United States. To be honest, because of my autism, I am terrified about working full-time and starting a job. In the past, I've had jobs that ended awfully because I didn't understand or I messed up. But my back is at a wall right now that if I don't get a job, our entire dream of bringing Sheena to the United States is done. So let's say, I go back home
Yep.
and I instantly start working.
Yeah.
How long is enough to have the stable form of income, before the K1's actually granted?
So, you need probably a year employment history.
Okay.
And then you will wait another a year at least to have the petition approved and bring your fiancé to the U.S. Yeah.
It's quite frustrating for me that I'm the only one who's been working. If he happened to have a job, then he could have acquired the K1 visa sooner. I'm worried that since Forrest have a disability, it will be quite difficult for him to get and hold a job long term. Is there any other options?
So depending on your goal, here in the Philippine immigration, we have a straightforward process. If you get married here and he comes to the Philippines and live here, there is no requirement of financial capacity.
Okay.
Okay? So there will be a 100% chance that the petition will be approved. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
So these options will depend on your goal.
At this point, it's sounding almost impossible for Forrest to bring me to the US. I know it's going to be difficult, but I think he's going to have to consider other options.